Hello everyone. Towards the end of my last video, I provided a link to NASA, and I'm coming back on to let you know you don't have to have that link. You just go to www.nasa.gov, come right over here, it's a search box, put in, well, we'll put in the first one, Elenin, E-L-E-N-I-N, and then just search it. Click it and search it. As you can see, it's going to have NASA statistics on comet Elenin. So nobody's making this up. NASA's watching it. And as you can see, this is all the documentation, all the figures on what NASA has for these two big objects. So there it is. It's as simple as that. You can find it. You can do this yourself. You don't have to take anyone's word. And then you have your headers up here with all your different things you can click on. Here's an orbit diagram. Just click it. And as you can see, it is showing you the same thing that I showed you in my other video, except this is the second object. This is not the same object that I was talking about in the first one. The first object is 2000 PN9. That's the one that's going to be coming close in March. This is the second object. We're not just getting one present. We're getting two of them. So you can see it's already showing the date. It's already got set for February 27th, and you can see if you rotate, there you go. Okay, 2.347 AU. We'll let it play. We're in April, May, almost May, June, July, August. You can see the blue line. There's our buddy. There's Elenin. There we are. Here we go again. September, October. There we are. There's our buddy Elenin. You can see, watch the AU. Watch your counter right down here. Watch as the two objects, us and that, travel, and as we both travel, watch this number and the blue and the green dot. See? Let's keep it going. Okay. Apparently, by what this is showing, by the projection of their latest data, apparently around October the 16th, because we're at 2.32 AU, apparently October the 16th is a time you should be playing it safe. So, what did we just see in my first video? We saw an object sometime in March that's going to come even closer than this. You remember the other object was less than 0.232. So let's do that, shall we? Let's click back and we'll just load up. I'm going to go and we're going to search for the other object, and I'm going to show you how to do it, you know, just like if you came on the site. Just come up there to the search bar, see? All I did is put the name of the other object, 2000 PN9. Watch, it's going to do the same thing for us. It's going to take us to our page, right there, 2000 PN9, Solar System Dynamics. What's this going to show? It's going to show us an orbit diagram. Guess what? That's the same thing that I showed you in my first video. See? I'll prove it. I'll prove it, watch. 255 AU. February 27th.
He said he supported traditional marriage. He's on the record. Now the question is, was he dishonest then? Is he dishonest now? Or did he change his view? And if he did, when and why?
0.117 AU, March the 11th. These are two different objects. It's not just one thing. It's two different ones. Okay? There we go. There we are right there. There's the blue one, 2000 PN9, our first buddy. And there we are, the little green one. See, we're all spinning and rotating this way, circular. See? You know, Mercury, Venus, Mars, planets other than Earth, they're all doing this. But not this. This ain't doing this. See, it's doing its own thing. It's on its own travel. See? It's a different angle. Now, what you need to remember is magnetism. Planets have magnetism. Larger objects command more magnetism. If this is Nibiru, and this is not really comets, asteroids, meteors, if this is the new planet, the 10th planet, Nibiru, Nemesis, whatever name you want to give it, Planet X, then we're going to be in for some shit. And that's what you got to get ready for. Because Nibiru is one planet, but it brings its buddies with it. You know, it brings a brown dwarf star, or that brings them with it. Excuse me. But it's a whole host of families, you know, just all getting drugged, traveling in their orbit. And if that's what it is, then we have a lot of magnetism problems coming, you know, such as power outages, pole shift, flooding. And when I say flooding, I don't mean flooding where you can wade around in it up to your waist flooding. I mean flooding. I mean like get out of here flooding, or tsunami flooding, and earthquakes. You know, magnetism will be so great, and the pull will be so great, that the reaction will be all that stress of the pull is going to get let out. You know, the cork's going to pop out of the bottle. And this is what proves it right here. So you can move it around. You can look at it any different way that you can get yourself and your mind wrapped around this, because you can see they're almost touching. Whenever you have two objects almost touching, that is not good. That cannot be good. No way. Okay? So there. See that? That is not good. So let us go backwards again. Come up to your search. Punch in Elenin. Click on the stats and details about it. Click on the orbit diagram. And then you have your orbit diagram up here. Play it out. Watch it till it gets down to the closest. And, excuse me, where is it?
The surcharge I did not support or sign, and I did sign its repeal, so that's a misnomer. Secondly, the $500,000 sales tax was because of a court-ordered education case that we had to deal with. But you had another sales tax increase when you came in as governor. That was a 1/8 for conservation, which meant that we were able to dedicate a significant portion of funds for the preservation of the natural state, which is the state's motto, natural preserves. It was supported by the voters. It was on the ballot. Did I support it? Yes. But you know what? So did the voters, and they voted for it. Now, here's what we do. Cut 94 taxes. The largest number of tax decreases in the history of the state. And in addition to that, we did
go back to October.
really help people at the bottom. We eliminated the marriage penalty. We improved the child care tax credit. We made sure that we cut the capital gains tax.
October the 16th. Look at October the 16th.
I'm waiting to see what kind of reaction. This book is my message. This book is what I stand for, what I believe. I want people to say,
see it?
You know what, that guy's got ideas we can live with. Or maybe they're going to say, this guy's crazy, so what, tanks, you're out.
See it? Earth. Elenin. 2.32. That's too close. One of these objects is a lot bigger than the other one. Size does matter. Size does matter. You have more magnetism. Get ready, people. Come here, do your own research. I wish you all the best, but you need to really pay attention and get ready.